A security guard is looking at shoes on his mobile phone when suddenly his boss is standing behind him and sees everything. The boss angrily says, "What are you doing?" The security guard replies, "It's nothing, sir." The boss says, "You were using your phone during duty hours." The security guard says, No, I was just looking at something on the phone by mistake." Then the boss says, "It's so cold and you're not even wearing shoes." The security guard replies, "It seems so, but it doesn't matter." Then the boss says to his secretary, "Hold the paper, Suman." She replies, "Yes, sir," and holds some papers. The boss hands those papers to the security guard and says, "Hold this paper and come to the office after 1 hour." The security guard says nervously, "What is this? Are you firing me from the job? Did I make a mistake?" The secretary says, "Sir told you to come to the office after 1 hour, right? Let's go, sir." They start leaving, and the security guard keeps saying, Sir, please listen to me, sir." But they leave. After 1 hour, when he comes to the boss's office, he says, "Sir, please forgive me. Sir, I made a big mistake by switching on the phone during office time. If I made any mistake, please forgive me. Please don't fire me from the job, sir." The boss asks, "Did you read what is written on the paper?" The security guard replies, "Sir, we don't really know how to read and write properly. It's written in English and we don't even know how to speak English. Please don't fire us." The boss says, "Look, you made the mistake. You were on the phone during duty hours. By the way, what were you looking at on the phone?" The security guard says, "I wasn't looking at anything." The boss replies, "Don't lie to me. I saw it myself. You were looking at shoes while on duty. Tell me, why were you looking at them?" Then the boss calls his secretary. She comes and says, "Yes, sir." The boss says, "I told you to get something. Bring it." She replies, "Okay, sir," and brings the items and gives them to the boss. The boss hands them to the security guard. The guard asks, "Sir, what is this?" The boss says, "Open it and see for yourself." When the security guard opens the box, he becomes very happy and says, "There are shoes in it. Did you buy shoes for me?" The boss replies, "Yes, these are for you." The security guard says emotionally, "Sir, you bought new shoes for me. You scared us so much. We thought you were firing us from the job. Thank you so much, sir. You are very kind. We didn't understand you, but you are like God to us. Thank you very much." The boss says, "Why would I fire you? You haven't made any mistake. You've been working for me for so many years. I saw that you were looking for shoes online and checking their prices again and again. Those shoes seemed expensive to you, and because it's so cold, you weren't buying them. So I thought, why not buy shoes for you?" The security guard says, "Yes, sir. We were looking for shoes. Even the cheapest ones were 400 to 500, and we couldn't afford them. We got our salary, but some money went to our child's admission, new books, rent, and groceries. There wasn't much money left, so we thought we would buy shoes next month's salary. Sir, it's very cold. In the morning it's sunny, but in the evening when we go home on a bicycle, our feet get very cold. That's what we were thinking about." The boss says, "Don't think like that. If you need anything, come to me without hesitation, and I won't deduct this from your salary." Then the boss says to his secretary, "Suman, bring the other thing I asked for." She says, "Yes, sir," and brings a jacket. The boss gives the jacket to the security guard and says, "Take this jacket. I bought it for myself, but when I saw you shivering in the cold, I couldn't keep it, so I thought I should give it to you." The security guard looks at the jacket and says, "Sir, this looks very expensive. Thank you so much, sir." The boss says, "Now go, wear the shoes, and show me how they look." The security guard says, "Okay, sir," and happily leaves. This boss truly deserves a like.